thank you for joining us, Sam. So before we sort of talk a little bit more about the course and what you've done, if you just would like to introduce yourself and give us a bit of an idea of what your background was, where, you know, what you're doing now and how you got, what your sort of previous experience has been.
Yes, for sure. Firstly, let me thank you and thank all the HOSPA team for the support which I gained from their side during my studying this certificate, professional diploma. My name is Sameh Abdelkader. I'm Egyptian from Alexandria. I'm holding 4 accounting certificate. The first one I gained, it was 2007 in general accounting from my university in Alexandria in commerce. Second and third one from the Corporate Finance Institute in Canada. It was about accounting fundamentals and corporate financial fundamentals as well. And the last one I got a few months ago from your esteemed organization in professional diploma in hospitality strategy and finance management. That's about my academic things. If I will talk about my professional working, I joined this hospitality career long time ago. I can say it's from 2001. I used to work as a part-time in coffee shops, as a waiter, bartender. Sometimes I used to work as a shisha man if it's required. My first hotel was in 2008, one of the biggest brand in the world. I joined there as a mini-bar attendant. And I worked a lot on myself, training myself, learning from the people, learning from my manager, following the good leaders to chase my dream. And now I'm cluster assistant finance manager for 3 hotels brand in Dubai with around 540 room key.
Wow, that's quite a journey to go from the shisha man and the mini bars now to cluster finance.
Yeah.
And so you've obviously done a lot of studying while you've been on that journey and with your career. So why you've done a lot of accounts, you've just told us a lot of accounting studies. So what was it that made you move then over to the HOSPA program and sign up for that one?
I will tell you something. I tried to study many certificates in accounting and finance, but it's always my passion was in hospitality. Like after working more than 16 years in hospitality, I will not go and change my career to any accounting thing. I was looking for a course which can provide me the things which I need mainly for the hospitality, and how to deal with the operation, how to manage restaurants, how to manage rooms, how to find the financial things in the hotels. And for sure, HOSPA learning, HOSPA finance program in Hilton is one of the strongest courses Hilton provided. It's provide strong financial skills, and which it help in driving the business success. And also successful completion of this course, it's in Hilton, I don't know outside how it looks, but in Hilton, the successful completion provide exception from the first 2 exams when you're studying certificate in business accounting with SEMA.
Yeah.
That's why it's pushed me to go with something specific, special for my career.
Perfect. So it was the hospitality element, and then plus the idea of getting some exemptions towards the SEMA qualification as well. Fantastic. And how did you find the course? How did you find the study? Because it's a long program. It's quite intense. So how did you find? How did you find the time?
It was not that easy. It was not that easy, actually.
No.
I still remember when the first discussion happened between me and my director of finance about this course. My director of finance is a British, and he told me that this course is well known in UK. And the good thing that in Hilton, they are sponsoring this kind of courses to develop their people. Once I start to study, and from the first interaction with the course and the introduction meeting I did with all the HOSPA team, it was, no, they are different. They are special. They are professional. When I start to print the materials and look at it, I found the course was well organized with a good balance between theory and the practical application. The modules covering all the key areas which every finance leader needs, and learning material were very engaging, and for sure the support from Janel, my instructor, it added a lot for this journey.
Oh, that's good to hear. And what would you say was one of the most challenging? I know you've mentioned some before about module 10, I think, when the diploma, and there was a lot of research. Tell us a bit about that.
All of them was challenging. It was not easy. It's not like I thought in the beginning it's online course. I will go and read, and then I will do exam at the end.
Yeah.
And I will get the certificate. When I first time when I look to the papers and I start to think, no, it is these things. It is really important to know. It was 4 modules, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
It was really hard to go through it. Especially, I'm not a person. I'm not as the English is not my first language. It's my second language. So I done a lot to learn this kind of things and work a lot on it. I found that module 10 it was more challenging for me, and I took it as a challenging point, because point 9 for me, it was my first level, and the assignment I didn't achieve a good mark. I got 77%. I remember that time it was in merit, and I was very sad. And I remember that time my director of finance, he told me, no, it's okay, 77%, it is
very good.
He told me it's very good. But inside me, myself, no, I need more. I can do more on it. So module 10, it was challenging point for me to reach to distinction degree at the end. The assignment there for this module 10, it was to download a file from the Google, which is you should do. After you download this file, you need to doing the analysis and get the financial data from it. Yeah. And when I downloaded, I found myself in front of 270 pages. The annual report of this was full with so many messages from CFO of the company, CEO, and board of directors. It says, we said, wow, I need to do all of this. But again, something inside me told me, you need to do something really different in this. I start to take a notes, and I dove very deep inside this annual report, making notes, asking my managers, giving headache to Janel, asking for asking for things. And at the end, I found myself in front of, from 270 pages, I found myself with around 4 to 5 A4 pages full of notes. And during this time, I will start to prepare for the idea of my assignment, how I need to present it. And after I submitted, I was waiting to see what is the result. And you know the difference between the time zone between UK and Dubai, it's 4 hours. So once it's 8 o'clock in your in UK, it's 12 mid of the night here. So I used to stay, because Janel was, and timing was very perfect in it. So it's, if he will give a time or date, it will come in that day. It was 12, mid of the night. I forgot the email saying your result is published. When I open, I saw his comment. It's agreed piece of work with a degree of, I think, 90% or something like this, which is wow. It was wow. tell you, I danced because I really achieved whatever I was
Fabulous.
need from this module. And again, this challenge is done, so I still have 2 more levels to tackle and to get the session in it as well. I will not go back to this 70 or 85 or something. No, from 85 and to 100.
Wow, you set the bar very high there for yourself, because
Yeah.
it's even to get the grades in the 70s is also very good, and to have that merit. But you had decided you were going for a distinction.
So the second,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
upper level, plus the exam.
yeah. And it shows how much work that you had put into this as well. So have you found that since you finished the program, there have been things that you've learned on the course that you can now apply to the role, that, because I know since you finished the program, you had a promotion. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will tell you something. Like, the course was a very heavy course
Yeah.
with lots of information. If this information from a junior level or entry level can use it till CEO, CFO, he can use it. It's covering many things in this course. And for sure, in my level now, in my new place, I didn't use all what I have learned yet, because
Right.
I still have a lot in my book. So every
Yeah.
time any idea I know, I know these things. I studied these things. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
have idea how to do it. But I'm pretty sure and very confident that very soon I will start to use most of the things which I got
Yeah.
learning from this course.
Mm-hmm. So this has given you the confidence as well, that whatever and wherever the next step is for you in your career, that you
Exactly,
feel that
yes.
you're prepared for that now.
Exactly, yes. Because I'm not
Brilliant.
looking for the step which I'm in. I'm always looking to the step which I
The
need to
next one.
reach for. So
Fantastic.
this box is already ticked, then let's go to the second one.
Yeah, brilliant. And you've mentioned Janel a couple of times, your tutor for the program. So, and you've said it, it was a lot of work there. And how did you feel that you got support from from Janel and him
From
as your
here,
tutor?
I was surprised in the beginning. Yeah, I attended the meeting, same like everyone. We saw all the tutors in HOSPA introduction day.
Mm-hmm.
Then my way of studying is a little bit old. I need to type everything myself. I need, even if there is something that need to be calculated, I'm calculating manually to see if it's correct or no. I have a doubt this kind of
Yeah.
thing. And I got some doubts in some calculation. Then I told myself, okay, let's test this guy to see if he will respond or no. It was like I text him in special in the HOSPA. You have in your you have in your website that place which you can type a
Yeah.
message or you can chat between
Yeah.
in the same group, which I
Yeah.
can find it's really amazing. So we can share the information between each other. Then I type a message to him. Then I found his reply, send me your phone number. I send him my phone number. Then I found him is calling me. Okay, what is your issue? I told him my issue is 1, 2, 3. Then he told me, no, you need to look by this way. Yes, you can do by this way. And the funny thing is, one of the time which I was seeking his support before the exam itself, he sent us a mock test.
Yeah.
Uh, and after I did my calculations and I solved it, and then he said, "Don't send it back. We will publish the new, not the new. We will publish the result of it."
Uh-huh.
I found some differences. Then I started text him, "Okay, why your calculation is different than my calculation?" It was around 9 p.m. here, and I was driving home.
Yeah.
And I text him before I leave from work. Then during my home driving, I found him is texting me. Then I start texting him. We start to text each other. Then I got a fine. I got a ticket, and policeman is told me, "What you are chatting?" I owe this guy 600 dirham.
Yeah.
But it was good at the end. Yeah, it was painful, but at the end,
It was,
it was good.
an expensive
Yeah.
benefit.
Yes.
So if you were talking to somebody now who's thinking about potentially they might sign up to do one of the HOSPA programs, but maybe they're worried that it's a lot of work. You know, we know that is quite intense, and it's a 5-month course, and maybe they're a bit nervous of having the time to do that, or having the support, being able to get the support. What sort of advice would you give to those people?
I will tell you something. If someone afraid to do something, he must do it. To teach himself that's okay, you will not fail, because is always the support will be there. I highly recommended this course. And if you are a hospitality person, you will find this course, it is really specific for our industry.
Yeah.
And they need to be active and need to stay organized with the studies. And for sure, you have everyone you can take the support from instructor of HOSPA, from your leaders, from your mentors. That is the way which they can find the thing is good with them. But don't be scared. Go ahead, rock the wall.
That's brilliant. That's I think the best thing that you can say to anybody. Just go ahead and rock the world.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.